Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your reading. Looking for new energies and hopefully positive energies as always. It'll be the full Celtic cross for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, like I said. As you know, this will not resonate with all Capricorns, but I try to reach the majority. I always do. If we don't get a positive reading for whatever reason, we will work through it. I also will be given a mini pick a card love reading at the end, if love is what you're wanting, but sometimes the main reading is love too. But I'm asking what the main energy coming in is for Capricorn. Little give and take time. You know, you're going to say to somebody, or somebody may say to you, you know, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. It's about helping others, but there's a cost with it. You know, they expect you to own up, you know, and do your part, and vice versa. That's the energy coming in. Knight of Rods, some of you are going to be dealing with a fire sign. It could be a Sagittarius, but it could be any fire sign. Someone with a lot of passion. You can even take on this energy, you know. You can take on this energy even though you are an earth sign. With this crossing it, the happy home. Four of Wands. Maybe you're not happy with this person. Maybe they're not happy. Maybe you're trying to buy a home. Maybe there's too much competition. Could be all kind of reasons for that. What is crowning you or your goal is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is in the upright. Queen of Cups can be a Cancer type energy. It could be Pisces, Scorpio. But I'm thinking this emotions are being in check. Maybe you're taking your emotions into control. You know, for some of you, you could be dealing like with a little bit older water sign, or someone, like I said, of the emotional nature. Got partnerships coming up. Maybe even love with the Two of Cups as the foundation. In the past, someone was a little bit stalkish. They were looking up people online. This could be you doing it or somebody doing it to you. This could be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Someone with sharp words. Someone whose emotions, not emotions, but mental vitality is all over the place. So, Page of Swords is in reverse. That's what you were dealing with in the past. I will clarify these to see what's going on. And like I said, I'll be giving a mini love reading. In the very near future, you may not want to offer someone a passionate new beginning. You may hold off on it. It doesn't mean it won't happen. You just may hold off on it a little bit. I do see partnerships. I do feel like someone is watching you, or you're watching somebody else, like I said, online or wherever, with the Page of Swords in reverse. Possible future outcome advice from the universe. Watch who you collaborate with the Three of Pentacles. Or it could be that you need to collaborate, because remember we did see the incoming energy with the Six of Pentacles, with a little give and take. What is coming towards you? Someone's going to make you a lot of options and offers. Some of them you may not like. Some of them may be too good to be true. So that could be why that Ace of Rods is in reverse. Your hopes and fears. You're wanting your Ten of Cups and you're afraid you will not get it. That's the happily ever after you're wanting. In the end, you're going to be dealing with this King of Rods or the Knight of Rods. It could be the same energy, a fiery type energy. Someone's going to be quick-tempered. I think that someone's going to make you a lot of offers or want to make you some offers, but you're not sure if you want to work with it. It does say that there's a little give and take there, but I also see where someone is not exactly wanting to do it just yet. We'll find out what's going on. Because I see that the universe is saying, you know, with that three of Pentacles, it could be, like I said, someone needs to collaborate or at least listen to the person. I think if you don't listen to the person, what they have to offer, you may not like what they're offering. It may set them off in a little bit. So, Knight of Rods, Four of Wands crossing it. I need 2 cards for Capricorn. So you may irritate a few people. You got to watch your home life. Make sure it doesn't get disrupted. That's how you can use these cards to control your path. But let's get 2 cards for that. Queen of Pentacles, that could be you. You're not happy. You're not feeling stable. Something happened with your home life that left everything changed. Has to do with, like I said, that fire type energy. They can have a lot of fire in their chart. Or like I said, very passionate energies. Very much a go-getter type person. But you're not happy with a home situation. And something, whatever happened, it left your whole situation changed. You know, it's like lightning striking the house in some way. For some of you, maybe lightning did strike the house. But I'm thinking for most of you is an emotional change. Something, like I said, happened. Maybe you found out something while you were online, or someone found out something about you, or a situation in general. It could have to do with work. What's crowning you, the goal? This could be the mother type figure, Queen of Cups. Actually, you know, the Queen of Earth is mother type figure, but the Queen of Cups is a very nurturing person. And they're a little bit older. They're kind. And they're very giving. So the Queen of Cups in the upright. I need 2 cards, please. The wood is crowning Capricorn. Maybe this person will help you in some way. Maybe they're there for you. They're going to help you release a burden, this type of person. And they're going to help you make the decisions you need to make. This person's going to help you. Queen of Cups is going to help you. They're what is crowning you. They're going to help you release a certain burden to where you can make a solid decision where you want to go, whether to stay where you're at or move forward. 2 of Cups, partnerships, love, emotional energies, feel-good energies. I need 2 cards for that, you know. Find out what more of that's about. Page of Cups, maybe you're waiting on a message of this nature. Like I said, you're holding off. You got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Rods there twice, both in reverse, where someone's holding off a little bit before they go forward with something. And they're going to think about it with the 2 of Wands there. Past energy, Page of Swords. You could be dealing with the air sign, like I said, or someone who's watching you, you know, what you're doing. Maybe they're looking you up. Maybe you're looking them up. You're researching them. So the Page of Swords in reverse. I need 2 cards in the past position. There's that 3 of Pentacles again. Someone is wondering whether or not you'll work with them. Or you're wondering whether, you know, or vice versa. Because I see the 9 of Wands where someone's thinking about taking up a burden with somebody. Whether to go to the next level. But they're, like I said, they're researching them first before they collaborate. It's like they're holding off collaborating and making passionate offers. They or you is what I'm trying to say. Near future, Ace of Rods. Why are you holding back? Why is this being held back? Ace of Rods. King of Swords energy could be very well an air sign too want to come out. You don't know if you trust it, whether they'll try to rip you off in some way. You feel like they're not being very honest and up forth. So you're holding back some energy, or they may feel this way about you. It's not that they're not going to do it. It's just, or you're not going to do it. It's just that you're being very careful. 3 of Pentacles right there. Possible future outcome and advice from the universe. I need 2 cards for that. Something keeping you up nights. Something's keeping you up nights. It has to do with maybe arguments, competition, work. So if it's advice from the universe, are saying don't let it keep you up at nights. You're worried about things that you really can't control in some way. Or you're afraid that you may hurt someone's feelings if you say no, or maybe you did, and it's, you know, now you're thinking about it. The universe is saying let it pass. It'll pass. Now you got a lot of outside offers coming in, and you may not like any of them. It's just the way the 7 of Cups reads. It's like all these offers and, you know, things that people want you to do, you know. So the 7 of Cups, I need 2 cards, please. You think maybe they're confusing. Sometimes they're a little confusing. Yeah, you don't know if you want to accept this, but people are going to push it with the Chariot in the upright. You know, they're going to say, go ahead and accept this, and you're saying you're going to hold off on it. You're going to hold off on whatever's being offered to you. It could have to do that you don't want a tower moment. You don't want your home life disrupted. So I need 2 cards for the 10 of Cups for Capricorn. That's your energy. You're trying to be steady as you go, and you're being very careful. You're not just going to jump into anything with the Fool card in reverse. You're just being real careful. You don't want to mess up your home life or whatever you have right now. But I also see that you're going to be working with somebody that's going to help you through this. But at the end, I think what's going to happen if you don't accept offers and someone's going to push it on you. Someone with a short temper, someone that wants their way. The King of Rods could be a Leo type energy, but doesn't have to. I need 2 cards for the King of Rods to find out why they're so aggravated, even though I pretty much know why. We'll find out in just a second for sure, though. This person can be real off balance and really, yeah, they're going to send you a message asking you, are you going to accept what I have to offer you? And it's really important to them that you should accept their offer. You get the 3 of Swords energy, but I don't think you will, because you think it's going to hurt you in some way, cause sorrow with the 3 of Swords. And they're going to ask you, why aren't you accepting this? And you may not tell them right away, but then again, you say, I'm going to hold off. Something's not right here. I don't feel right about it. I don't like what you have to offer. I don't like being pushed. And then they may spout off a little. And it could be because you feel like they're unbalanced, whoever you're dealing with or whoever you will be dealing with. And the universe is saying, come out of sleepless nights and be careful about. It says here that someone, remember that 6 of Pentacles? I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. It says a little give and take where, I scratch my back, you scratch, whatever. And I feel like that's what someone's going to say to you. They're going to make you these offers. But now that I see what the universe is saying, they're saying maybe hold off, that you're being right. Because you don't want to be up night. You're kind of up nights thinking about it, or you may have been, or someone else is, wanting you to decide. But you do not know if you want this type of energy in your life. So you may hold off on something, but somebody's definitely going to push an issue with you to accept what they have to offer. You're going to think they're confusing, hiding something, and maybe even a little underhanded or not on the up and up. So you may hold off because you don't want anything crumbling your tower down, your house down, your abode, your life. So that's what's going on. And they are watching you. I think it's somebody else watching you. You probably, watching them, researching them. But they're also watching you, hoping that you will accept the offer. But I do not think you're going to do it. At least not in the... I'll be giving you another reading to find out what this is all about. It may tell us more or give us a different energy. But let me see. Let me get the love reading. I'm going to clean this up, and I'm going to pick a card. I'll be right back. Hello, Capricorn. This is your pick a card love reading. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You get to choose from 3 different sections or 3 different energies. But at the end, I bring them all together for secondary energies. Okay? This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm asking the angel love cards of what's in store for Capricorn. Three cards from the angel answers for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Clarifying the love. We need to know about love for Capricorn. 3 cards, please. Three cards from the 8th house tarot. You always throw in at least 1 tarot card in the mix to make it legit. It makes more sense. For Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, asking about love. And 3 cards from the Moonology to give us more information of what you need to know about your love life, Capricorn. Here's a card reading from the Moonology. Let your intentions be known in these card readings always. Now, if you pick this section, this pile, you're going to be dealing a lot with your finances and career in this section if you pick this. But you will maybe get an opportunity for love in a work sector. So you may want to take that into consideration. It also could be that You hold finances and career of your future partner, very important, but you will have an opportunity for love in that area. Ace of Fire, very passionate energy will start when it comes to love, so hold on to your vision of what you're wanting out of a partner because they are coming along. You are going to get an opportunity for a passionate new beginning with somebody. You'll possibly meet them at something that you're doing with work or that has to do with your money situation. Maybe you'll meet them at a bank. You pick this section, flirt. Go ahead and flirt and have some fun, but also realize that you're trying to recover from something. And you don't have to push it, okay? You may have to flirt with somebody from a past energy. Go all the way back to childhood, high school with the 6 of water. So you may be flirting with somebody from the past, way back in the past. But you're still recovering from heartache and other past relationships. So you're going to have some fun, okay? But it's time to take action and saying here. So don't dawdle too long. Go ahead and recover, but it's time to take action. I think you're in the middle of recovery. You're flirting, but you're saying, I'm not ready, or they're saying they're not ready. But don't be too shy with it, with the 6 of Cups, because I do feel like you got good memories with this person when the 6 of Cups is like there. Keep an open mind. You're going to be dealing with someone that's very different from you. If you pick this section, remember, I'm going to bring them all together. And perfect timing is at hand. They are going to come in when you least expect it. But keep an open mind because they are going to be very, very different from you. You're going to end one negative situation in life. You're going to put it behind you. You're going to start something totally new. Okay? And there's a powerful change coming for Capricorn. We already knew that. Okay? So bringing these all together. You're going to maybe meet someone, at work or something to do with money. You can meet them at, like I said, at a bank or, some kind of career day or something. You're going to meet somebody there. You're going to have an opportunity to meet somebody there. It could be that some of you are actually getting work. Sometimes they throw that in. But you're going to start a passionate new beginning with a love interest. So hold on to your vision. Keep on going. Keep on doing what you need to do to get through life. You will meet somebody. You may be also, like I said, for some of you, meeting someone again that you already knew, but you're going to be revisiting them, talking to them, flirting with them while you're recovering from old past relationships. But you may actually like this person. You have good memories. And so it's time to take action. Even though you're recovering, you may tell them that or they may tell you that. Don't be afraid to push it to the next level a little bit. But keep an open mind. This person is a lot different from you, okay? Perfect timing's at hand. Everything will just open up, with perfect timing. You don't have to worry about it. Just let it unfold naturally. You are ending a negative situation. You're leaving it behind you, and you're going to start something else now. And it's going to be totally different from what you're expecting, okay? Bringing it all together. So this is your energy, okay? You're going to be meeting somebody from either new or from the past. I think a lot of you are going to meet someone you know from way back, okay? I don't think it's an ex, but I do think they're a lot different from you. You're going to think, some of you I'm feeling that you're going to say, well, I kind of liked them from way back, but they were so different. They're so different from me and different backgrounds. But keep an open mind. You may really like them, okay? You're going to like this person. I'm going to let this go. Talk to you later. Bye.